Good morning to everybody. I am Arminda Torreggiani and I am a researcher at the National Research Council of Italy, which is the largest public research organization existing in Italy. And today I'm going to speak you about how it is possible to integrate circular economy concept in school programs. After the Industrial Revolution, the large-scale production established the linear economy model that can be summarized in three words: take, make, and dispose. This economic model has a high cost from an economical, social, and environmental point of view. In fact, in the last decades, the awareness of the global warming and the concern for the supply of an increasing number of raw materials induce European Union to move towards an alternative economic model, the circular economy. Circular economy is an economic system aimed at eliminating waste and keeping resources within the production cycle for as long as possible. The way to do this is to rethink business models and solutions at every level, reduce consumption of energy and materials by using a different design, reduce the product by transferring them to another user, and so on. In this transition, education plays a key role, and transferring the main circular economy ideas to youngsters is an important task to prepare future generations for the challenges of a sustainable development in the society. In particular, youngsters should have a better understanding of science and technology and an increased sense of responsibility to participate actively in this innovation process. So if we want to introduce circular economy learning at school, we have to work, first of all, both with teacher and with student. The collaboration among researchers and schools actors is essential. Thus, the first key point is to open a dialogue with school, in particular with teachers, in order to co-create the learning path for students. In the learning path, it is important to begin with the why. Why it is important, why it is close to them. Make understand the complex issues facing our global economy and our society in general. So in few words, give them a motivation. This concept is well explained by a proverb: you can lead a horse to water, but you can make it drink. That means that you can offer a great opportunity to do something, but you can force them to do it if they don't want to. Then it is important to link the concept with the current curricula developed at school. The circular economy framework fits well with many subjects, such as economics, science, in particular chemistry, physics, geology, geography, technology, and so on. So this means to break the borders of the different disciplines. For example, a way to connect the circular economy with science is to involve students in an experimental activity to use the learning by doing methodology. For example, in a chemistry lab, you can show how it is possible to recover keratin from wool waste and to use this protein for cleaning water from heavy metal, or how can be obtained bioethanol from waste paper. Or you can show how it is possible to recover phosphorus from wastewaters, or show an example of strategy in food waste management on how vegetable discarded materials can be used to obtain bioplastic that can substitute those obtained from fossil sources. Another possibility is to use the gaming methodology. In the framework of an European educational action on this topic, we develop an educational game called Ecosio. EcoSEO is an interactive game for classroom that shows the impact of linear and circular business strategies on the performance of a company, since there are two phases of the game focused respectively on linear and circular economy. During the game, players are the CEO of a company producing electronic goods such as microchips, smartphones, and e-bikes. And the mission is to build the most successful company. Thus, they need to make decisions on resource management because the resources are limited, production processes, and revenue models that can be applied. Thus, in a funny way, a student can learn about strategy such as recycling, reuse, and repair activities and product service systems. Another possibility is to start from geography in order to increase the awareness about the regular geographical distribution of raw materials in the world and their importance for some strategic technologies. A video game titled Rosico Material Around Us can be used. Rosico is set in a fantasy future world where China, that is the main producer of critical raw materials, decides to cut the export to the rest of the planet, and therefore a raw material rush begins. To win, the players have to fulfill a list of critical raw materials that are key components of different devices that they have to build. So the video game teaches where raw materials come from and which devices they are used in. The video game is available for free at this website. Then it is fundamental to shift from information to the engagement concept. We need to provide more engaging experience to everyone. For this aim, and to support school in integrating the circular economy key concept in the official curricula for school, we develop a Raw Matters Ambassador at School project. This is an European project founded by the European Institute for Innovation and Technology, and it is creating a lot of supporting material useful for introduction circular economy concept at school. The project, born in 2016, and involves now 27 partners from 18 countries, and a strategic consortium composed by university, research center, schools, and companies. In RM School project, all the students are introduced in one topic related to raw material sector, then they are involved in lab experiment, and they then all are asked to create something. So they are all asked to become science ambassadors. So we can say simply that the trained student become a multiplier of knowledge. For example, they can develop their own science project and set up an experiment that can be used by peers or by younger students. They can create communication product, in example, school journals, comics, electronic products such as Facebook pages, videos, and website. And you can have a look, if you are curious, at all these products by going to this website page. Then the trained students are involved in a public event, and in this way it is possible to engage also families and citizens in general. So in order to support teachers who are key players in linking the activities with the national school curricula, the consortium has developed toolkits of different types. These kits have been inserted into learning paths divided into four main areas: exploration and mining, recycling, substitution, and circular economy. These toolkits are available online for free on the RM School website under resources page that it is linked to a virtual center, which is an e-learning platform where it is possible to find all the educational materials created up to now with explanation and some tutorial videos. In conclusion, we can say that circular economy is a great topic for students to investigate the interaction between economics, politics, science, technology, and product use and development. And lab experiment and educational games can be useful tool that can be of help in supporting the integration of some key concepts regarding the circular economy in school programs. So that's all. Thank you for your attention and have a nice day.